I told myself I was going to get out of my comfort zone this year and finally start getting in front of the camera, so here I am. My name is Javion Bradley, but I go by Jay, Javi, or J-Tunes, and I am the co-founder of ONEIRO Comics under my Uncle Gary. My Uncle Gary is the creator of Power G, whereas I am the creator of ONEIRO. ONEIRO is about this 16-year-old boy genius named Oliver Harlow, who 14 years ago created the ONEIRIan Gateway. The ONEIRIan Gateway was meant to be Earth's first form of intergalactic travel, bridging the gap between our galaxy and the next. During his demonstration of what the Gateway could do, things didn't go as planned, as once he turned it on, it began to malfunction and began to overload. As a result of the Gateway overloading and malfunctioning, it eventually exploded, resulting in a shockwave that stretched across the entire planet. The explosion and shockwave are not only responsible for a lot of casualties, but it also caused about 10% of Earth's population to just vanish. 14 years after this incident in the present day, our main characters Jabari Bradley and his friends Adamus and Evelyn end up finding this mysterious ring in a cave. Said ring not only gave Adam powers, but it also ended up teleporting them to planet ONEIRO. This is the same planet that Oliver Harlow was trying to show off to the public all those years ago. Not too long after arriving on the planet, they're confronted by nanodrones, which operate under the Omega Empire. Omega's empire is known for fear-mongering, enslaving different alien races, conquering and overthrowing different worlds, destroying different planets. The Omega Empire is known for just spreading fear and rule throughout the galaxy. To kind of counteract Omega's empire, ONEIRO has a global defense agency known as Alpha, which Jabari and his friends eventually become a part of. Alpha's main goal is not only just to protect ONEIRO from any global threat, but it's also trying its hardest to defeat Omega and his empire altogether. The hard part about taking down Omega's empire is that it's been around for over a century, whereas Alpha has only been around for a little over a decade, which makes things a lot harder for our heroes. So now you have a basic synopsis of what I want the first overall arc to be about. It takes a lot of time to make each chapter, especially when you do everything alone. But even then, I still don't want to rush anything. Volume 1, which I plan on being like the first 6 chapters, is just meant to introduce characters, establish dynamics, and it's meant to just really let you vibe with the characters before I try to make everything so fast-paced and hectic. Now, that's not to say that Volume 1 or chapters 1 through 6 are going to be like extremely slice-of-lifey, which there's nothing wrong with, but compared to the stuff I plan on doing for like Volumes 2 and 3, which I've already script wrote for, Volume 1 is extremely mellow. And if I still haven't hooked you and you might be a little hesitant still, that's why I uploaded Chapter 1 start to finish for free on Tapas. That way you get a free chance to read the first chapter of the book without me trying to persuade you in any way, shape, or form, and you can form your own opinion on whether you feel like it would be something you'd be willing to keep up with as it continues. But yeah, this has been my pitch to try to persuade you to check out my series, or my uncle's. But yeah, I kind of made this video not only to break out of my shell and stop being so camera shy, but I also made this video for the kids. I've been to a handful of conventions with my uncle, and a lot of people always assume like he's the writer and I'm the artist and stuff like that. And when they realize that I did everything with my book on my own, they're surprised because I'm so young. The very first draft that I ever made for ONEIRO, I was in like the 7th grade when I came up with it. And after a bunch of countless reboots that I've created over the years that I could make a whole separate video talking about, it eventually domino affected to me first getting my book published when I was like 16, all the way to me talking here now at the age of 18 with 2 books out now. I've seen a bunch of independent comic creators and things like that on TikTok, and not once have I ever seen any kids or, young teenagers doing this type of stuff. So it kind of makes me wonder if there are any. And if there are, where you at? So not only do I kind of hope this video does something to kind of put me out there a little more. I do kind of hope this video gives some kid out there a spark of inspiration to know that they could do something like this if they wanted to, if they just put in the work. Like, it's never too late to start this type of stuff, but it's never too early too. So, but yeah, this has been my pitch for my book again, and I appreciate you just listening to my yap session afterwards. So with that being said, I just want to say thank you one more time. And if there's anything else like you might be interested in me making a video talking about, or just anything of the sort, leave a comment. And if you do end up reading chapter 1, please do not hesitate to leave a comment or just some type of critique or just a review. Like, it would be much appreciated. And with all that being said, thank you, and I'll see you later. See you.